Right here is the prickly pear. The prickly pear has 65 to 75 different types of species under the name prickly pear. This Nezir plant is native to Arizona.
The prickly pear has many species under the umbrella. The prickly pear fruit, also called tuna, comes in many colors. This is an example of an orange-colored one. When I cut open the flesh, it's a coral color with brown seeds inside.
Right here is a very ripe prickly pear fruit, also known as a tuna. I'm going to cut the tuna to show you guys what's inside. So when I cut the tuna, it's filled with a very dark magenta flesh, and it has small black seeds in it. This fruit contains iron, vitamin A, and high in vitamin C and calcium.
The prickly pear fruit comes in many different colors. It comes in orange, yellow, pink, and even green. This is an example of a green one. When I cut it open, it has a nice red interior. Right here are a few different colors of the prickly pear cactus fruit. Right here is a magenta, green, and even an orange one. Each color comes from a different species of prickly pear. The prickly pear is a large genus of flat-jointed cacti with 150 to 180 species. They are known to live over 20 years. The Native Americans would eat the fruit, also known as tuna, as well as the petals of the cacti. The fruit of the cacti is known to have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant powers. This is the Indian fig. It's an example of a domesticated prickly pear. Both the pads and the fruits are edible. They grow up to 15 feet and have a lifetime of about 80 years. You can easily propagate this cacti. Simply by taking one of its pads and sticking it in the ground, it will grow to become its own separate cactus. Right here is another species of prickly pear. It's known for its long spines and purplish hue. They grow up to be about 4 feet tall and are known to be tolerant to the cold. They bloom a yellow flower which contrasts to its purple petals. The cow-tongue prickly pear cactus is a large mounding cactus with long, narrow pads that resemble a cow tongue and can grow up to 4 feet long. It's native to central Texas and Arizona and can grow up to 10 feet. It has yellow flowers in the late spring and purplish-red fruit in the summer. Both fruit and pads are edible. This right here is the Opatina confusa, which is another type of prickly pear. The fruit has a noticeable bloom that is lost at complete ripening, at which time the fruit is a dull red. Fruit spines may be a reddish brown. The fruit can be eaten raw or it can be cooked. This cotton-like substance on the purple cactus isn't fungus, but rather it's a bug. It's the cochineal scale. It's a red bug that's used in many ways for its pigment. It's used in food, cosmetics, and textiles to give a red hue. Right here is a carmine bug on the actual paddle of the prickly pear. This bug was used in many different ways. It's actually used today in lipsticks for its dark red color. When you squish it, you can see it leaves behind a staining power of a dark magenta-y color. The Native Americans commonly use this bug for dyes as well as makeup. Right here you can see the flower, and underneath you can see the prickly pear tuna that's growing. So this flower eventually turns into this. Here you can see a prickly pear blossom flower that's in bloom. Prickly pear blossoms are usually really bright colors, such as a bright red like we can see here, or orange. So here's another one up here. And eventually these flowers will turn into the tuna right here. And these tuna will eventually turn red and become edible. Prickly pear is a cactus well known in Arizona. As you can see, it has little fruits on it. These fruits are called tuna. The Native Americans would eat them, but in addition to eating their fruits, the Native Americans would also eat the pads of the actual cactus itself. The prickly pear is known to grow in rocky or sandy areas, such as near boulders, in gravelly places, and sandy places.